What's up, fools? So check it. This is Slime Vato Season 2. If you ain't seen Season 1, don't even trip, we'll go over that in a minute. But where we are right now is the Slime Vato, he like a teacher or whatever, you know, he went to college and he get all that good shit. So he telling all the, you know, future cholos y cholas of America that, hey, he's gotta dip out right quick cause he's got some other stuff to do back at the hood. And one of them's like, hey fool, why you trying to dip? Ain't no other OGs in here. And then this chola walks in and they're like, orale, I remember you that one chola. At the end of like season 1, or maybe it was a special, she gained their respect by showing that she actually down for what she claimed. So the Slime Vato's like, hey, don't get up or this fool's gonna put you down, okay? I'm out. And he dip. He hop on the back of his dog Churro and they run out into a field, and that's where they do like the recap of season 1. None of this would make any sense if this happened in the real world, cause like Churro's there. He was part of all of this, you know? Like he doesn't need a recap of what just happened. But to give you new fools like catch up on what happened, this fool gets stuck, he ends up eating a dinosaur or whatever, and then he fights some hyena that I guess he fell in love with, and he like adopted some trolls or something. And yeah, now he's like the main jefe of like a cartel that nobody's ever heard before. So after the intro, you see the Slime Vato, he calls like a meeting with his entire crew. And he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna try and step up our game, okay? We're gonna try and be like mafia level. So we're gonna have to start trading with like some of the other mafias out there and try and, you know, get our rep up. But you can't go into like, you know, you ain't gonna see a mafia dressed like a hobo. That's just not gonna work. So he sets up a meeting with his two hyenas and he's like, oh yeah, you fools know about fashion, pick out something good. And I swear to God, I think that they're just messing with this fool, cause I took one look at this dress and I almost threw up in my mouth. And then I thought of something. If each of these fools suggested a thing, then wouldn't that mean that this one were to belong to this hyena? Because if I remember correctly, she didn't pick out this outfit for herself. This was given to her. Thankfully, the Slime Vato shot that idea down because serio, that just was a mess. Okay. Thankfully, Pinky come through and saved the day with a dress that actually works. Now I'm sure that I don't need to go into all the details of how the colors work together and how great this all flows, especially compared to this mess. The problem is this dress ain't supposed to be for winning Miss Universe, you know? He's supposed to be making some deals with the mafia. And eventually he does get something that works. And so he comes back outside and he's like, oh yeah, it's time for me to have like a big announcement for everybody. And everybody wanna hear it too. Like there's even vatos climbing up on the roof. And the Slime Vato, he make his big announcement. But I forget what it is cause you know I got a little distracted. But whatever it is that the Slime Vato said, it must have been really good cause you get these fools crying out here and stuff and that ain't normal. So while the Slime Vato back at his pad, you know, he doing like the paperwork and whatever, Poison Ivy pop out of nowhere and she like, oh yeah, a bunch of cat girls are about to come out of nowhere, fool, get ready. And for some reason, it like switches to the middle of nowhere with a couple of normal girls and they getting attacked by a mushroom. And this fool in red, he pop up and he like circumcised the mushroom, you know? I guess this was like a flashback or something because you find out that like the Demon Lord Animal Man or something, that's the fool who's got the cat girls. So the cats are rolling in the Cadillac and you know they're rolling up, they're about to say what's up, hey, who's this? This isn't a cat girl, what? No, Chalice, I already seen an anime with the snake girl, Chalice. So they're talking about something, but serio, I ain't listening because I don't like to be lied to. And then a real cat girl pop out and I'm like, finally! These fools were just trying to piss me off, that's all there is to it. But sabes que, it's okay, because now we got the cat girl. And apparently she's trying to start shit because she tries to go at it with this human fool, right? And I'm like, fool, you a human dog, don't even try and start up with no cat girls. But no fashion, Sam over here flies in to save the day. And I'm like, sabes que, if this cat girl don't knock you out, I'm gonna be really disappointed. And for some reason, right as these two start fighting, this fool pop out of nowhere and he's like, hey, sabes que, human, I wanna fight you now. And the human's like, what, why? He's like, nah, don't ask questions, cabron, we're gonna do this. That fool pulls out a shank and then they start going at it and I'm just like, hold up, what? Why you fools fighting, dog? You got Catgirl and pinche no fashion Sally over there fighting. But they fight, and I mean, the human's doing pretty good, you know? I mean, he's not like getting knocked out really quick like I expected. When the camera goes over to, you know, no fashion Sally and the Catgirl, you see that they're cutting down a lot of trees and I'm like, hey, wait, ain't you never heard of global warming? Calmate, fool, you don't need to be making it worse or nothing. And right as things are starting to get crazy, that's when the credits roll. And sadly, this isn't the type of anime that, you know, has like a preview for what's gonna happen in the next episode. So I don't know what's gonna happen next. Hopefully we get to see the cat girl knock out No Fashion Sally though. But if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y sabes que, follow me on Twitter también. Y con eso, hasta luego. So I decided to do a little research on that dress cause if you couldn't tell, I got stuck on it. This is the closest thing that I was able to find. And if you can't tell the difference between this and that, Pues don't talk to me, you can't. You got no sense of fashion tampoco.